Well, hello. This is Susan for SLC Aquatics, hashtag Fish Fam Mom, having an impromptu live stream this afternoon, mainly because the last couple weeks I haven't been able to be on my regular schedule on Tuesday evenings at 6 p.m. Central Time. I want to say hello to Crown Tail, Half Moon, and Daryl Deemer, and Melvin at Relaunched Empire. How's everyone doing? I hope Diego's not live. We haven't talked really the last couple days. So I've been a very busy lady, and I was in a lot of pain with this dental thing a week ago, and then this past Tuesday, we had to say goodbye to one of our sisters, and actually Rod's sister. But she was such a beautiful woman, had a very beautiful life, and that's why I wasn't able to be with everybody on Tuesday. And then next Tuesday, I'm going to have some more dental work done. So, oh, you're just watching TV. So I won't be able to be with you next Tuesday night. And I said, well, Tuesdays and Thursdays have been my days to stream if I'm going to stream for the last 7.5 years. So I'm excited to come to you all today for a few minutes. Right now my gut's burning. I don't might have to go get a Pepsid, but condolences to you and the family. Thank you very much. We we're doing good. I'm just concerned about her daughter, which is our niece, of course. Thank you, Melvin. Dina, hey, I didn't get to send out any messages. I didn't even share my own links out. I just got my computer hooked up, um, got my camera and my mic hooked up. I thought my USB camera was plugged in, but it looks like I'm on the laptop camera, but I'm using this plug-in microphone. So I am so glad I finally got um, my food. And I told Rod, I said, this will be the last time that I don't pay for express shipping, because it was an extra week getting your my order, and no fault of yours. I was just working on the computer this afternoon, and a message popped up saying you were online. I just logged on. I've probably been on 5 minutes. So 4 minutes and 26 seconds and counting. So I'm so happy to get my algae wafers from Everything Aquatic. 3 pounds is what I've started ordering at a time. And believe me, all of my plecos are happy. And I've got to contact my customers to come pick up their plecos. I've got about 50 blue-eyed lemon bristled nose plecos, and it looks like the albino bristle nose plecos have multiplied. I don't know. I have no idea. My next big purchase is going to be um probably substrates. And I'll probably catch my fish and remove the substrate, and but I've been so blessed lately. I made an order at Everything Aquatic for my fish food. I made an order at KJE Aquatics. I think I shared it on Facebook, but I don't think I shared it on YouTube. And I've got a different air pump and another corner filter that I bought, and I need to rinse it and decide where I'm going to put it. And got some airline tubing from him, and then Sherry from Sherry and Will. They used to be in the fish hobby with me quite a bit. She had some of my first blue mosaic guppies, and she had I think a 5 gallon and a 10 gallon or a 20. I think she had a 5 gallon in her kitchen with about 5 guppies in it and a snail. And then I think she bought a 20 gallon and had some of my guppies in it. And it's been a long time. But anyway, she was getting out of the hobby. And I posted pictures on Facebook. Just set up a customer loyalty program on my site. Now each activity will earn the account holder points to use on future orders. That's awesome. That is awesome. Depths unknown. Hello, howdy. How are you doing today? Welcome to the live stream. I'm only going to be here for a few minutes, as I always say, because I'm still a little tired. Rewards loyalty program, yes, and she has a lot of repeat customers, and even is that going to be good for your wholesale program as well? And anyway, I did water changes Saturday morning from I think about 9:30 till 12:30. And I have the hybrid Molly that I have, or Platy that I have, in the 29. She's not doing well. I think she's just old, and she's starting to show some stress. And I may euthanize her uh, to put her out of her misery, because she's resting on the bottom a lot. And it looks like she may have um, some white patches. So I don't know if it's a fungus, or I don't think it's ick. It could be ick. Fish can break out from stress. And but anyway, the baby plecos are going nuts. Wholesale account have their own benefits and discounts. Got you. Retail sales, very good. If it's Molly, did you try salt? I don't know what she's mixed with. She came in a bag of platies. She has the same kind of tail that the Mickey Mouse platies have, but her body is almost like a Molly. I mean, she's huge. She's 3.5 inches long, and I didn't know platies could get that big, but um, no, I haven't tried salt with her. If she doesn't have organ failure, she may recover if I put her in some salt water. So I'll try that. And can't find my male guppy that normally is in the 55. So I've been, even though I hooked up that power head pump, the frog bit and the uh, duckweed has come back. I used to have half of the top surface clear, and it's still a quarter. It's not completely covered, but on one end it is. So I want to work on the 55 and the 29. The 25 behind me seems to be fair. I do need a stronger um, hang on the back filter for it, or I might hook up one of my other canister type hang on the back filters. I gotta get it out and go through some of the filters. I've been going through supplies, and I've reorganized the shelf over here. It's a mess still, but you can see where Sherry gave me a lot of chemicals, and I may be talking to you, Dina, about selling products. So we'll see. I'm praying. Guppies have very short lifespan. Yes, guppies do. The longest living guppy that I ever had was a 4-year-old male, one of my super guppies that came from that blue-green Moscow and half moon mosaic strains that I bred together by accident. And he was right at 4 years old when he passed. Sure, contact me when you have the time. I will. I have an engagement this Saturday, and then revival the last week of this month, and then on the 12th I go for my root canal, and that's why I'm coming in here at the last minute. I've got to turn this camera so y'all can see these plecos. These are the albino bristlenose pleco fry, and this is in the 29. I don't know if y'all can see, but all of this white coverage on the bottom are baby plecos. Dad's in the cave, mom's under the piece of wood right there. I know the lighting's probably not good. But there's more than 50. There's more than 50 babies in there. And I did add a temporary strip light across the top. I need to get one for that tank. You see that Molly at the top, or Platy at the top? Yeah, I'm going to have to look up online to find out what salt solution I need to get for her. So many baby plecos. How old is the pair, and have they bred before? They have bred before, so the pair's probably 2+ years old, and the male had spawned before I got him, and I've had him a year now. So a year, and so yeah, I think they're right at 2 years. And this is their first successful spawn with me. And I need to contact the guy that I actually got them from, because if he wants any of them, I'm going to be very, very glad to just give them to him, because he gave them to me. He was trying to save his fish after a tornado went through and destroyed his fish house. Besides the wafer, what else do you feed them? And have you tried feeding Repashy? Yes, I have fed them Repashy morning wood. They really love the morning wood, and the Corridora like the um, community blend. Oh, Scatty Nona's here. And Vinosky. Hey, welcome to the live stream, guys. Good to see you all. All the best to you and your family. Take care. Stop by to catch you next time. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, and appreciate the love and the prayers. They work. That's all I can say. They work. And still got some gold mystery snails that have hatched out. And I got a pair behind me in the 25, and I have babies growing up that are half grown in the 55. I still have my two 10 gallons 10-gallon tanks upstairs with mostly ram horn snails and a few mystery snails. There's no fish up there. I want to change out the substrates, and I want to get the tanks cycled, and I need to move some of these plecos up there. Susan, you can mix combined the Repashy powders together to make one gel food that they both feed on. Oh, okay. Never thought about it. Hey, David. How you doing? Tell CJ I said hi, and I love her. I love you too. Good to see you. D.A. Black. Y'all excuse me just a second. I still have all of the Snello food too, but it never gelled for me, so I don't know if I was doing something wrong or not. Hey, Stephen P., how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I haven't been able to do any live streams, so I said I'm going to just go live for a little while. Rod's taking a nap, and I hope I'm not too loud for him because he's over top of me and upstairs in his man cave. I got to show you these juvenile blue-eyed lemon, bristled nose plecos. I do believe they're labeled the L144As. Hey, CJ, and I love you back. I'm going to try to turn around without disconnecting the power on my laptop because it'll go dead. So, this is the 20-gallon that has the blue-eyed lemon plecos. And there's 3 different age groups in here. And before the 25 crashed, had an ammonia spike. Hey, Bunny Viper. Susan, that's my bucket list pleco. Do you sell those? Yes, I do. I haven't shipped anything because it's too hot to ship anything. So, yes, send me an email at slc-aquatics@gmail.com, and we'll discuss. But the blue-eyed lemon bristled nose plecos, I have 3 different age groups in here. I do have 2 local customers that will be coming up. They're about 2 hours away, and they'll be coming up and getting about I think 10 to 15 of them. I'll be a little, it'll be a little while. I understand. That'll be fine. If you have guppy fry or live bearers, you can even feed the dry powder to them, small amounts, yes, and you can even mix the snello with the rapashi to get it combined, which I have. You'll need to experiment amount for the both, yes. I've done that once and I thought I messed it up, but they ate it and they ate it for several months because I made a big batch of it. Relaunched. Oh, you're saying hey to different ones. Okay. But these guys are getting pretty good size. Um, they're about an inch and a half on the largest ones. And then this is some of the cold guppies that I have, and they're the only guppies I have inside, and then outside are just mutt guppies mixed with endlers and stuff. They're I thought about bringing a pretty male and a female in and see what kind of fry I can get. I have blondes and I have the gray bodied ones. I have one platy that I got out of the 25. Everybody was so lethargic because the ammonia spike that it wasn't hard to catch it this time. I think it's a young male. These guppies don't have much color, but the pattern on their body is almost leopard or cobra snake patterns. They don't get large. They only get about an inch, inch and a half. But all of the um, bent spine females and everything, they're gone. I don't see that in the genetics at all anymore. And these are the fry. I had like 15 to 20 fry that were in the dark substrate that I couldn't see when I was doing. Um, I I did a I stirred all of I cleaned this tank out and I stirred all of the substrate up and did like 15 water changes in it, and then I left the gravel pretty much undisturbed, but the sand, the 2 inches, 2.5 inches of sand got stirred up really good. I changed my filter media out twice, and of course the sponge filter's always been cycled, and I replanted plants. They still are lacking some nutrients, I can tell, but they're doing much better. Every water change I'm using Aquarium Co-op's uh, Easy Green. Yes, endlers mostly have body patterns. Yes, and the females don't have any color at all. I have two large blonde females that I'm real curious to see if I breed with a red tail male, if I can get that red line back, because I used to have a strain of guppies that were the blonde. Um, I can't remember the name of the strain of guppy. You might need some root tabs. Yes, I do have some of Aquarium Co-op's root tabs, but the bottle's upstairs. And I need to get a Ziploc baggie and split it up. Master photographer David's in the house. Hello, David. God bless you. Good to see you, my brother. Red color in guppies is dominant. Yes. So um, that will be fun to see uh, those two blonde guppies and see what kind of genetics they're hiding. you know. So I thought about doing a tank, a 10-gallon tank of them, and also two females and a male. And then I have a pretty mosaic pattern, kind of a deep blue and purple male that I might put. I didn't see any big oh yes I did. I saw at least one big female, the gray bodied, that I could mix with. So use my prettiest male. Yes, I only have, I think, one male in that strain out in the tub. So I'm going to bring them in, put them in a cycled tank, add crushed coral. Um, I do have a little bit of frozen bloodworms left, and I might, give them some of them so that they can be conditioned for breeding. I used to feed my pregnant females freeze-dried bloodworms while they're giving birth so they wouldn't eat their fry. And it worked for years. And then sometimes um, when you have a large tank full of guppies, you don't know who's giving birth. But when I was working with my breeding tanks, I knew who was giving birth. So I was able to separate her while she was giving birth and feed her bloodworms so she didn't eat her fry. But we're looking at the 20-gallon right now that used to have my yo-yo loaches in it, but I sold my yo-yo loaches. And the same guy who bought the yo-yo loaches, he pretty much bought me out of guppies. So I'm sure he's either enjoying them or he's selling them, and having a good sale off of those guppies. Excuse me. So right now, the most that I have are mystery snails, gold mystery snails, and the plecos. I have a school of Corydora left, but um I need to get that substrate changed out in that 20 long, and I'm thinking about buying a couple bags of Eco Complete, get rid of that because that's old Eco Complete, and substrates can be used again if you use a strainer to clean them with, but it takes a lot of cleaning. If you're using pre-hit females, you'll need to wait for after 3 consecutive drops before the offspring is from him. That's true. So you need to keep the male with the females 24/7 and don't separate them. Yeah. And do a lot of culling to make sure um, that what they're mixed with, um, just keep the my most favorite trait. Yep, need to cull the first 3 consecutive batch if the females pre-hit, in hopes the 4th batch and continuing is from the new male if he's fertile. Yes, hopefully. Bunny Viper says, Crown Tail, I've always understood that guppies can hold a sperm packet longer than that and choose which packet to use. Is that incorrect? I don't know about the term sperm packet, but I understand that a female guppy without a male in the tank that's already pre-hit can carry sperm up to 6 months, is what I've heard, and which would be 6 drops But if you put a male in with her, even though she's pre-hit, just like Crown Tail is saying, the first 3 drops probably are not going to be his, and you want to cull them. But the drops after that, because he's with her, and if he's fertile, like she said, will be his offspring. Yes, they can. Females even have mixed batches of half sibs in one spawn. That's true. So true. When it comes to guppies, they are the most sought after fish in the hobby for freshwater hobbyists besides African cichlids. And the genetics in a guppy are so complex. Oh, I wanted to share with you all the books that I got from Corona Ken, or Ken Elias. I don't know if anybody knows him anymore. I've known Ken in the hobby for 7.5 years. He sent me some wonderful books today. How to Set Up an Aquarium According to Nature, and this is the Sarah Guide. And it talks about how to set up an aquarium according to nature, systemic aquarium lighting, systemic aquarium care, how to feed your aquarium fish close to nature, and then the systemic plant care, healthy aquarium fish, keeping goldfish according to nature, shrimp and crayfish, marine aquariums, systemic pond care, feeding koi and other fish, pond fish correctly, healthy pond fish, and the biotope terrariums for reptiles and amphibians. So I'm excited about getting in that, and believe me, it has some beautiful pictures as well, and the names of plants. Yay! I've always needed a big reference for aquatic plants. Hello, Kenny E from Danikin Aquatics. Welcome to the live stream. This is an impromptu stream due to the fact that I haven't been able to stream the last 2 weeks, and I won't be able to stream next Tuesday. Excuse me, because I have the rest of this root canal. Hopefully it will go smooth without any complications. So that's one book. And I have bukus of tropical fish magazines that my son-in-law gave me from, I believe, 92, 98. And this one's from 2019. And of course, if you subscribe to that magazine, it's always full of great information. And here's a book on sunken gardens, a step-by-step guide to planting freshwater aquariums by Karen A. Randall. And of course, another beautiful book. He sent these to me so that I could do some reading by the pond. I told him I'll have to take a break because right now we're close to 3 digits into the hundreds outside, and it's not fun being outside right now. But talks about your minerals and such that we need for growing aquatic plants. And then here's the Encyclopedia of Aquarium Plants by Peter Hiscock. And it's another beautiful book that names the aquatic plants for you. This is a hardcover, talks about how to get the protozoans and things off of your aquatic plants that you don't know if they've been wild grown. Um, Liquid test kits for water quality and filtration, and just lots and lots of plants, how to propagate them, how to plant them, how to feed them, how to troubleshoot them. Like here's a water sprite or water wisteria, and talks about how you need to trim your lower, smaller leaves off before you put it in the substrate, etc. Just beautiful, beautiful pictures. Last storm cooled us, highs back in the 70s, and doesn't feel like summer. Yeah, y'all needed to go on Facebook to see the videos that Dina posted a couple days ago. They had a hailstorm, and it looked like snow all over her back deck and backyard. I have another book on ecology of the planted aquarium by Diana Walstead. Yes, I'm excited about this one. And why not have a successful aquarium by Diana Walstead? Yes, I'm very excited about this one. She doesn't do many colored pictures, but there's a lot of information in this book right here that I look forward to finding out. And this is another important book, Aquariology. Aquariology, Master Volume, The Science of Fish Health Management. Okay, this is going to be fun to dig into and to share information with, and to see some of the things that I myself have experienced over the last 7.5 years, and compare the information and data. And Ken and I were discussing in an email how awesome the hobby was years ago when we didn't know anything about the nitrogen cycle. And the suggestion was, when you start up a new aquarium, to use old aquarium water from someone else's tank. If you didn't have any more set up, this was your first aquarium. And we didn't know why. But now we know why, because the old aquarium is cycled, and immediately your tank is cycled. If you use old aquarium water in a new aquarium, you never have to go through the cycle because it's already cycled. But depending on fish stock, and species and everything that you put in it, and then our water is our city water is treated with so many different chemicals now, you really don't know what's in that water. And I've gone to aging my water and pre-treating it before I ever put it in my aquariums. Hello, Chris at Stubbs Aquatics. Welcome to the live stream. Skull Aquatics came in. Hello, Skull. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream, guys. Water doesn't cycle. Where did you find that info, Susan? Oh, yeah. Susan, how much water from established tank you need to put in the new tank? Oh, that's a good one. A lot of times, I don't know the answers to all that, you guys. Because back in the day when I kept fish, we didn't have to worry about chlorine and fluoride and things like that in our water. We had well water. So it was very hard with lime. I remember the white crusty deposits. And I had a bottom filter, gravel filter, and the little part of the gravel filter that hung on the back of the aquarium. I remember the charcoal being so nasty. I don't think I knew to rinse it, or if I did rinse it, I don't remember. And I didn't know anything about water changes back in the 70s. All I knew is when the water got low and stink, you you just top it off with fresh water. But anyway, anyone interested in albino bristled nose plecos, I would say give me another month to feed these babies on some good Repashy, and they gnaw on the wood real good. They like flakes too. That's why we killed everything back then. We killed everything back then. We didn't understand the nitrogen cycle. Very few people had any test kits to test your water. I don't think the local box stores tested water back then. If they did, I didn't know about it. And I had wild caught guppies that looked like endlers today. I remember having the top swords and the lyre tail and the spots on the body. So I believe those are really endlers, but they were back then known as wild guppies. Susan, just suggestion you could set up a home filter system without the RODI part with sediment and 2 carbon blocks to help filter the water if you're if you have water quality issues. Do some research on it. I remember the carbon blocks. And the I guess just the polyfill that we put in our pillows, in our quilts. I don't remember a cartridge, but it was more like a media bag that had carbon in it. Bulk reef supply. Okay. Do some research on it. Set up a home filter system without the ROD part with sediment and 2 carbon blocks to help filter the water if you have water quality issues. I know they've do that for outside pond filtration. I've seen that set up. But yeah, I'll check it out, see what I can find out. But I do the last couple years I've lost a lot of fish because our water is more acidic than it is alkaline anymore. Hey, Susan, about to drive, but good to see you streaming. Thank you, Chris. Oh, that's Mitch. Thank you, Mitch. How are you doing? Be careful. Yeah, if y'all don't know Scruffy City Aquatics, check him out. Remember, show love for love. I've got a couple articles for the July, August hashtag FishFam community newsletter. So I will be working on that. I hope to get it out before the end of the month. And the poll, excuse me, the poll on my community tab, I think I pinned it. And I said it was going to close out the end of June. But if you want to go there and still vote, I listed 3 channels. I do believe it was Scruffy City Aquatics, Select Pet, and Science Gal. Science Gal was leading it by a slam, but John got a hold of some friends and they voted him. And from the last time I checked, Select Pet was in the lead. But Mitch, Scruffy City Aquatics, you were running a close second to him. So right now, I don't know what it is. I think it has 48 votes. And Select Pet was in the lead the last time I checked. So the winner of that poll will be featured in the July-August newsletter. So I'll probably catch up with him and do a small little interview and do a video and also write a little bit about him. So if you have anything that you would like to be put in the community newsletter, just send it to me at slc-aquatics at gmail.com. Let me pull my email up. slc-aquatics@gmail.com. Yes, Kenny at Daniken Aquatics has been featured before. Dina, I don't think I have featured you or not, but I believe I will feature you as you and Petsotics and Little Egypt Aquarium Club as some featured businesses. So I saw that you've added some products. And do you still have angelfish for sale, Dina? I don't believe we have done anything like that. Yeah, I don't think so either. But I usually have you at the bottom of the page as a sponsor. You and Petsotics and Aquarium Co-op. They don't sponsor me really, okay? There's no paid sponsorship, but I put them as sponsors because they support SLC Aquatics. Angels are still available. Go to everythingaquatic.net and find out what's available. They are beautiful. But I'm getting ready to close out. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming by at this impromptu stream. Remember Rod's family in prayer, if you don't mind, as we laid to rest and celebrated the life of his sister Helen on Tuesday and Wednesday. We had a graveside service on Wednesday. And remember me as I undergo the dental knife again on next Tuesday night. I recently picked up some electric blue Acara fry and 2 pairs of thick-lipped gourami. So hope to have them in the future. Yes. Yes. I saw them on, was it Facebook or Band? You also have them on your website, I do believe. Don't you? I am so sorry. I'm bad about all this. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. This is Susan for SLC Aquatics, #FishFamMom. I've been coming to you live from the fish room, and I hope that you all have a blessed and happy and safe weekend. Thank you, Kenny E. Give Danny my love. I need to hit my outro, and I'll see you later. Next time.